Let me just, I got to minimize this window so I can get my agenda up. I'm sorry about that. I screwed up, but here we go. I would like to call this meeting, a special meeting of the library board to order. We have a quorum. I would move to approve the June 21st, 2023 special board meeting agenda. Do I have a second?
Second.
Do I have any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Okay. The agenda item is Teton County Library revised board bylaws. I would move to adopt the revised Teton County Library Board bylaws effective June 21st, 2023. Do I have a second?
I'll second that one.
I have questions.
Well, may I ask for questions? Yes. So
okay, I can be patient. It's hard, but
I'm trying to do Robert's rules. Sorry.
Can I interject something before Mary Lee?
Any discussion? Yes, we have some. Kip, please.
The motion actually is a motion that cannot be made because that's not what we have before us. We do have some red line issues that we haven't resolved in Article 11, board duties and responsibilities. We have to discuss parts I and J.
I have missed all of this. Was this sent out to me yesterday?
Yesterday.
Okay, I haven't seen it, so I am not prepared to discuss it.
It's really quick if you want to just look.
Okay, that's fine.
Does the board agree with the proposed language here?
Could you tell me the article and the
it's Article 11, board duties and responsibilities.
Kip, is that an email on our other? It's not on Teams, is it?
No, it was an email yesterday.
Okay.
Reporting, that one, and then the
reporting I and attendance and participation J.
Okay.
So I agree with the deletion. So
the background on I and J is that it's taken directly from the board expectations that the county has set. And so that's where the 75% of meetings come from.
And as we talked about last time briefly, it seems to me that we would probably reach out to people before they had 75% of the meetings anyway.
Correct. Abigail's point on this was that it takes out any politicization of a board member's participation. It becomes purely the fact is that they have missed 75 or
right.
They missed something.
There's no punishment to it, so
right.
to speak.
Right, and you would just report that to the board or of commissioners and say this person has missed 75% or more than 75% of their meetings, and the board either approves or disapproves of that at those absences.
So Kip, you would say that, would you say that Abigail recommends that we do not delete the 75% of regular meetings, that part?
Yes. It is directly from the board expectations that you sign. And so that is what the commissioners expect of you.
The issue here in the discussion in May meeting was that is there a proactive reason on the board to inform the commissioners? And it was more of a punitive thing without our really taking action to, understand why that was going on, and that there was going to be, as Stan said, there was going to be discussion amongst the board members with the individual in mind. It's not been an issue except for medical in the past. Occasionally there has been, in the last 15 years, a board member who was so objecting to the rest of the board that they just didn't go to the meetings, and it prevented business from being done. But, I think we're all professionalized at this point in time.
Zoom, we have Zoom now, which we
Yeah.
didn't really have years ago.
So I'm happy with these. So I need to amend my motion if you guys are happy with this.
And I think those are the only red line things hanging out there. So if you all agree to accept those, then you would say the motion would be as
redlined.
Yeah.
I do have one more question. When we talked about meetings, when meetings are held, there's a question about the let me see, I should have noted the
Time.
Let's see, board member.
You guys set meetings.
It was a question of whether our regular meetings are the third week of the month or the fourth week. And we just sort of, it's now given that the fallback or if we don't set the needed amount of meetings at the beginning of the year, then there's a fallback to the fourth or the third.
Correct.
But
Correct.
I mean, it seems to me like, since we know that that's a problem with the budget information that we need for the meeting. So it's Article 9.
What you're going to suggest is that your fallback should be the fourth week, not the third week.
That's right.
Okay.
I'm
I'm sorry to cut you off on this. I just want to make sure that that makes sense to me.
I've been thinking about the best time for the meeting, and because the fourth Thursday could interfere with a number of holidays like Thanksgiving and stuff.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe the meeting should be the fourth Wednesday of the month. It still gives us plenty of time to prepare for the meeting. The report should be out. It's just one day earlier.
We're talking about the fourth. We're talking about the fallback, though, because the board is going to set their number of meetings and the dates and times of their meetings. So is it, I would say, can we just have general language? It would fall into the fourth week of the month, and then you guys can pick a date that's convenient. Because the issue is if the fallback should be the fourth week, we don't have to specify a date, a day of the week.
So we would need to take some of that language out of, I guess it's Article 9C.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here is the challenge I have with this. I am now off at the end of this call. There are 2 of you of the 5 of you that are going forward, and I'm not sure. Well, I would love to have this over with today, but I think if we're changing what's in front of and everybody has seen, then that's a problem.
Yeah, I agree. I think we should maybe wait until our next meeting when all the board members are there, including the 2 new, and then see what works best for everybody, because you and I are probably pretty flexible.
This is merely a fallback date. At the July meeting, you're gonna create a resolution that sets the meetings for the next fiscal year.
Right. Yeah.
So this is just,
In case you don't. This is
in case you never do anything.
Right.
So I would say just leave it as it is.
All right. For the sake of
I would too.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I guess I just have a sense that if we're revising the bylaws, we should make them the best that we can make them. But I guess.
But Marilee, we've also revised the bylaws twice in the last year as well. So it's easy to do. It's just I'm hesitant to start. The more we change this from what people have seen, I think it's not fair to your other board members that are going to be continuing forward.
Okay, I understand. I'm happy to vote in favor of these bylaws.
Okay, so let me redo this amendment, please. So I will, let's see, let me open this. I would move to adopt the red line revised Teton County Library Board bylaws effective June 21st, 2023. Do I have a second to that motion?
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Thank you. I will make a motion to adjourn. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Thank you all very much.
I will, Peter, real
Yeah.
quick. Peter and Stan, I will accept this red line changes, print out a copy, and then you'll need to stop by and sign.
That will be next week for me.
Okay, that's fine.
It'll be July for me is next time I'll be over there. I'll be there live for the next board meeting.
Okay, that's fine. As long as I get Peter's before he leaves.
Yeah. Oh,
okay.
No, you'll get me. You'll get me. I mean, maybe Saturday, but if you leave it on your desk, on your table.
Yeah.
But I've got the grandkids here until Saturday morning, so.
Yeah. Okay, go have fun with them.
I'm gonna try. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye.
See y'all.